Say man, hey man, it's your boy JD, Upper Deck Frenchies LLC, disabled but destined. Today, got a different type of video for you. I'm gonna build a stack box. If you remember from videos in the past, in the podcast, I mentioned that I wanted to get into showing dogs. And first thing you need to know how to do is know how to stack your dog, is what I heard. So I'm gonna get started learning how to stack dogs, and I'm gonna seek guidance and see like what else I need to learn how to do and how to handle a dog properly, because that's the direction that I want to go with the program, the kennel, my brand, my name. I want to get out there and like people know me. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Stay tuned. All right, now we back. Got a couple of things that we're gonna need to build this stack box. Let's do a checklist. Got turf. I got drill and bit. I got two 2x6s that are 3 feet, and I had asked for two 2x6s that were 28 inches as well, but they end up giving me six 2x4s that were 2 foot. I'm gonna make it work. One monkey don't stop no show. In the dog game, you're gonna have to learn how to adjust. Is what I've learned so far. All right. So the next thing you need some 2.5 inch screws or some 2 inch screws, which whenever you prefer. I brought both because I did not know which one was going to work better. Need Velcro strips for the sides and to make the wood stick. And you're probably going to need a staple gun to staple down your turf to the 2x4 boards. All right. So now what I like to do is mock up what's going on. So I kind of have a general idea of what to do. All right. So let's do that. I'm gonna move everything out the way off the table. I'm only gonna keep the things that I need to try to ensure that I have a clean workspace at all times. I hope everyone's doing good today. Having a wonderful Sunday. I'm just doing this live. I'm not trying to make it seem unrealistic. This is literally how I work. All right. So first things first, I like to just to mock up how it's supposed to look, how I think it's supposed to look. I say think when I know. All right. And since they didn't give me two more 2 foot 2x6 boards, I'm just gonna use the 2x4 boards like so. All right. So it'll be just like this. And this is actually upside down right now because I would sit it the other way. All right. We just want to make sure that we can make a perfect square angle on the ends of the board. And this table is not helping me out at all. But I think that's it right there. We'll just do one side at a time. All right. So I'm actually going to try to use the 2.5 inch screws. If it don't work, I actually have an extra board if I mess this one up. But yeah, I really don't want to mess it up. Can you hush, Stella? All right. So yeah, let's try. Babe, can you like turn the camera this way so they can kind of see like how I'm trying to do it? There you go. All right, so well, I'm just gonna. I'm actually gonna do a pilot hole first. Wish me luck. Oh, God. All right. First one in. Let's keep going. It was kind of hard, babe. Next through. And if I can figure out, I ain't gonna make you stay through this slow. I time capsule it. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Screw towards better. Ollie hole. Make sure it's square. Not really hard. Just you gotta make sure you're doing everything right once you're doing it for your first time. And it's gonna get better. I'm sure this is not the first stack box I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's all right. There we Jesus. Let's hope that works. All right. Now I gotta spin the camera to do it the other way. Mind you, I am not a handyman. I'm a guy who stays in the gym. I'm a coach, and a disabled vet. But for my dogs and for my personal growth, I am willing to do anything in the right manner to grow. So that's what we're doing. Got 4 more. I am sweating. I would have done this outside, but it's raining in Texas today. It's actually raining pretty good. It's been raining all day. So I gotta do it all in here. Make sure I get this right. I almost got off down there. I might need to switch drill. I think this battery going dead. Definitely is. That sucks. But yeah, this is the first part. Just making the actual box. After we make the box, we'll actually have to do some other prep work, like putting the turf on the boards. I hope this come out right. But it's for me, so it don't matter. Want it to be right. That is definitely not right. All right, so now we know this battery is going out. Just gonna drill the let. I'm gonna switch the battery. Told you I'm not a handyman, but I'm gonna figure it out. I did it again. And I'm sweating. This is crazy. I like sports so much better than woodwork. But no, after seeing all those dogs at the new dog show, it kind of remotivated me to go for my goals, go for what I believe in. I mean, you should too. You should too. Work without faith, faith without work. You know it. All right, so I just kind of got the mock-up done of the first part. I'm actually going to flip it over and see how sturdy it is. Give me a second. This is how it's supposed to look. I actually did pretty good. actually did pretty good. I like it. I like it. All right. So how it's supposed to look now is we'll put the front plate, and this will be screwed in, and then we'll put Velcro on the end of these on the sides right here, and we'll put the turf or wrap it around on the inside, and this will be able to move, roll, and then we'll put the other board back there. All right, so let's just keep going. So it's pretty good. All right, I got a couple of things I got to fix, but overall, pretty good, pretty good. For me not to really be a wood guy or a hands-on guy like this to do woodwork, I'm proud of myself. All right, probably finna mess up. No, I said that. No. I'm actually not gonna put this down yet. I need my wife to wrap this. She needs to wrap all the boards before we put them down. She needs to wrap this one completely, or at least the top three sides, and then this one and the back one. I'll be back. All right, all right. That took a lot more than what I thought it was going to take, but we're here. All right, so what I did off camera was I went ahead and wrapped the front base that would sit like so, nice and flush. That I'll drill that in, and I went ahead and wrapped the back base that would also be drilled in and would not move. Um, these don't need to move because these are where the front of the dog would either be. Either it'll be facing this way or it'll be facing this way. All right. Now, and then I wrap the middle piece, but I left the inch and a half on each side exposed, like to wood. So once I put the Velcro strips on, it'll sit flat, flush, and it wouldn't be like on top of that. So yeah, but before I drill these in and everything, I'm gonna actually lay the Velcro strips down and get them in heat down, and then go back and drill these in. So let's remove all these. I try to make sure I do this right. Might need to bring the brains of the family in. Where's the thought I had a roll of Velcro already open. I can't find it. So let's just open another one. All right. So I'm definitely gonna have to find that other roll. Definitely. All right. So I went ahead and sandpapered the wood down so it'll be nice and smooth. Um, Brittany, did you see the other roll of Velcro? I opened it, but I didn't use it yet. And I'm just gonna lay it down here like that. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So I'm just doing a little measurement to see how that's gonna go. Thank you, back. All right. Cut it up just a smidget long. All right. Just like that. All right. Now try to get this backing off, adhesive backing off. If y'all wondering why I struggle with this, I have tendonitis and arthritis in my hands. Very bad. But I'm doing it anyway. All right. Because we're disabled, we still got a destiny, still got a purpose, and so many things that we can still do. We just gotta get that confidence. It's what I battled with for so long. But I've been getting a little bit more confident in doing things. As I seek my spiritual growth. All right, gonna rub something hard across it and shift this down. All right, now we gotta do the same thing to the other side. Okay, measure first. Cut it just a little bit long. All right, Zoe. All right. Just a second. Give me a second, okay? All right. I hope y'all gain something from this if you're on the same journey as I am, trying to get seen, get known, go to the shows, not just the meet and greet. I actually want to compete. I actually want my daughter, which is behind me right now, to learn how to junior handle, gain the discipline of that. Now that we got the Velcro strip down, we got to remember that we need the other side to mount with. But let's go ahead and mount the front. Maybe. Let's see if that's going to work. And mind you, I am not a handyman by far. As you can tell how I handle the tools. With a guy who is determined to show his kid not to give up. This YouTube stuff is very, very hard. I've come to grow to learn to know. But if I stop now, I'll never be able to tell my daughter not to quit. So I'm going. That's in there like swimwear. Yes, sir. All right, I'm actually going to put another screw in more towards the front as well. But go ahead and get that back on too. Mm-hmm. It rocked a little bit. I'll do this side over here now. Yes, sir. All right, we are going to put another two more screws on each side, but let's go ahead and add the Velcro around this side. All right, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to measure all the way around. I got enough to actually probably do two strips around. All right, I'm just going to cut it. Man, if y'all gain anything from this, or this helps you out to understand how to do this, please like, share, subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated. I'm growing slowly, and the one thing I've been told is slow growth is better than no growth. So I'm just gonna keep on trying. I hope I ain't gotta call my wife. I can't get Britt, need your help. I have to call the better half. Uh-oh. No, I don't. Never mind. Uh, I'm just gonna set this Velcro down. Fried it. No. Go this side. Try to make it nice and tight all the way around. All right, let's do that again. Coming to the end. And as I'll update y'all as I paint it and put the upper deck decal on it and everything. I'm gonna keep building this one. I'm actually gonna build another one as I get better and understand how to do this. Try to master it. There we go. All right, let's lay this one down in the middle. Just like so. That's definitely not middle. And voila. Let's see. Never did this before. It may not look the best to you. It looked good to me. I think that's the only person it matters to right now. Y'all can get up here. This don't got no wobble. That don't got no wobble. And stack them on the front. Stack them on the back. I want to put my dogs up here, but they literally just came in and it is raining and muddy in my backyard. So if you want to see me take the first step on trying to stack either Suki or Polo G. I'm not gonna do Stella. Stella's my baby. She gets to just live and be. please hit that subscribe button, like, share, comment. It'd be greatly appreciated. Y'all have a blessed day.